Meteorologist Serena Arnold, we actually had records broken here in New England for how cold it was yesterday. So stick with me on this one. We had a record low high temperature, meaning the highest temperature for the day was the coldest that we had ever seen. So we're going to go through a couple cities. For Concord, New Hampshire, 47, and it really beat the previous low. The previous low was something like 51. This is also true for Manchester, Hartford, Providence, Worcester, Westfield, and Boston. I'll be able to give you a more complete list tomorrow. So if you felt like it was ridiculously cold yesterday, you were right. So here's the big question, is when the hell is this going to end? Forecast discussion says a coastal storm reminiscent of fall continues to lash eastern New England this morning. The heaviest precip has moved down east, but a band of rain remains arcing from Moosehead Lake down to Block Island Sound. This will generally weaken today, but showers will still remain a threat until at least the first half of Saturday. Womp womp. At the same time, the strongest winds have weakened. Hooray, but it will remain breezy today, along with the temperatures hovering near 50. It'll take until Sunday before we get some slow improvement to the weather and the temperatures. It will be much warmer and brighter by the time we reach Monday. So the first parts of Labor Day weekend and definitely the end of this week leading into Labor Day weekend suck. But it is going to get better. There is some hope. And I can see that here too with AG2 Trader. This is letting you know if the temperatures are above or below where they should be this time of year. So we are cold tomorrow. We are still cold. So that's Saturday, Sunday. Monday is going to be close to average, maybe a little bit on the cooler side, but things do start warming up and we're actually going to be getting to that like above average heat. I don't want to hear anybody complain about it. So looking at graph model forecast reflectivity, we can see the low pressure just swirly around, and we're just continuing to see precipitation through New England, through New York, and it really continues quite heavily. We do start to see a little bit of a break on Sunday, but then you're going to start to see how there's just these little isolated showers that start filling in again. So Sunday afternoon, I'm definitely expecting some more of these to pop back up again, but everything should simmer down hopefully by Monday. And looking at temperatures, we can see it's definitely, going to be a little bit cooler here for Sunday. Monday, things are warming up a little bit, so we should see a widespread 60s, maybe 70s in a couple locations for Monday. That's great. And we do start to see by Tuesday, by Wednesday, we are seeing upper 70s, even 80s starting to crawl into the picture here by the following weekend. For Manchester, New Hampshire, the average temperature we see throughout the month of May is about 68 for a high and about 45 for a low. Come June, that changes to about 77 for our average high and 54 for our average low. So Memorial Day weekend should be bringing us temperatures that hit somewhere close to the low 70s. And so it's nice to see that actually by the end of the week, we are going to be surpassing that. So a couple more days and then we'll get through it here. I just really wish I could stop calling this Labor Day. It's absolutely a Freudian slip.